Alright guys, so got a few pictures for us to go through. I did this last time and I'm kind of going to do it again. I have this one which I think I should try to put in my Halloween video. So, I would like to try to put this in the Halloween video. Next up we have this really pretty cat. Plain boat with nothing. Alright, so let's straighten this cat out. Hopefully its head and the moon are two different colors or something, because otherwise this is really going to disappear. Actually, it looks like this piece of the head is going to disappear and you're going to have a floating eye. I might try to fix that when I work on this one. And with cross stitch ones, you could just do like a single line stitch going through here. But with diamond paintings, to get the same effect, you kind of have to take like this J here and then put one on this eye, put one on that eye, and kind of go in like a diagonal every eye through here to make that line. Same with like the back here. If you wanted to make a line with like a cross stitch, you just draw the string along here, right? But with these, you're gonna have to take like this J, put it on this eye as well, put it on these two eyes here, and then maybe this one, and that'll connect it to that J, and then do like this one or two, and then that one, and then like maybe these two diagonals here, and you go on to the F there. And I said J just because, like, I don't know, I see a lot of J's around that edge of the cat, so that's why J is the color I picked. But yeah, you can kind of edit it by putting, you know, 1, 2, 3 even, possibly maybe a whole line, maybe skip a few and just do a few. But it is a cute cat. I just don't like how that piece of the head disappears and that piece of the back disappears. So we got 20 colors in it. You got O's and K's up here. You got C's, E's, A's, Y's. Color blocking in the eyes there. So from a distance like this, the fact that those blend might not be too noticeable at the same time. Because I can, you know, I don't see it like a floating eye looking at it like this, so I don't know, I'd have to see it with drills, but it would be easy enough to pop a few out after you're done and put a few in to create a line if you want it. So I'd finish it as is, then edit if that's what I end up doing. And its color palette is these grays, a little bit of orange, but quite a bit of gray, white. There's a little bit of pink here too. It doesn't look very colorful, and it isn't very colorful. Next up, one of my mom's ladies. Oh, now that one's a good rendering. Look at that. Isn't she cute? It really is just almost impossible to get glare off of these, isn't it? So plain. But this is a very good rendering. I'm guessing my mom will want to work on this one when she sees how nice it looks. I just gave her a bunch that I opened, and I still have a bunch here to give her. But I gave her her Halloween one, so if she wants to do something for Halloween, she has them. So we got 18 colors on this lady. W's and R's there. H's, C's, F's, L's, I's, J's, and V's. Look at the big eyes and the gorgeous dragon with the like colorful wings. Like, that is a nice looking photo. And then a lot of green. Look at how that green and red pop. And that's going to be the red in the wings here. Probably the green for the body, not for the wings though. So that's a very, very nice painting. Hopefully it looks like that when it's done, because that is really nice. Alright, we're going to try this. I don't know if this is going to be too dark, but that one light, I didn't like the glare, so I'm going to try turning it off. So this is another one of her Indian ones, and they all look so horrible. Like, hopefully they turn out okay once she works on them, but like, that doesn't look like anything to me. I'm guessing that the majority of these come from the same company. And hopefully it's the company that does kind of like the inverted images and they turn out better than what it looks like right now. That's all you can hope for with this. I mean, you got pink colors, grays, purples. Yeah, I don't think we can see the drills very well without this light. I don't know, I'm just gonna have to have that wave of light on the canvas there, because I just don't think we can see the colors in here well enough without it. So, blues, grays, pinks, some light purples, browns. Again, it's not really a bright canvas or anything either. Kind of looks like an Indian or something holding a baby. Do I see like a baby here? And then like the mom here or something like that. Very hard to read, like I said. I don't know. It does have dummy circles, so that makes it a little bit harder to see what's going on in an image. I don't know. 24 colors. 1 is 1 to 8 is 8. A, C, D on to W on 24. So that's nice anyway. So we got this lady. Alright. Now this next one. If any of you guys have seen this image somewhere else, let me know, because I feel like this is probably an image that you could get on one of the premium sites or something. I'm not sure. Maybe it's somebody else's painting or drawing. Maybe it's not. I really don't know, but this is really, really cute. And definitely could stand to be a bigger painting. And I don't know if I've seen it as a bigger painting or not. I just know I've seen this for a while on Temu and haven't got it. And then we just finally got it. So again, if you know if this is anybody's or anything, let me know. It's a really cute little girl hugging a kind of cute tiger cub. At least I would say it's a cub and a kid. I cannot get that area. I cannot get this wave right here flattened correctly. It just keeps. Let's go slowly. Maybe we can work it out. I hate when they have a fold that kind of does this, where it just wants to create a bit of an air pocket. It does not want to lay flat. I've had a few of them that I've actually had to kind of leave that in there, put them under some weight for a little bit, then go back and flatten this, because you can hear there's still an air bubble right there. Couldn't get this channel to lay flat. And you can kind of see the bump right here and the rest of the channel here, but this is that bump where the air is. And every time I go back to fix it, I just create another one somewhere along that line, or just not get the first one out in the first place. So but again, I think I'd call that a cub and a kid. It could just be that they're trying to go with a cutesy look, and that's what's giving me the vibe of a cub and a kid, but I'm gonna say it's a cub and a kid. So we got 23 colors. They are all random letters. B's, W's, F's, H's, N's, R's. The R's and B's look like they're close but different. Hopefully it works. The G's and O's are definitely different though, which is nice. Look at her. Look at a cat. So she has like this white gown on. She has some ears on her head too. I don't know. I really thought this was cute. And it looks really nice in this size, honestly. But it would look gorgeous in a larger size. So, little tiger and kid. And we got kind of pink colors, cream colors, browns, oranges, blues. I think that's about what you would expect. Okay. Next up, this one doesn't want to come out of the package. I don't know if it's just because it's glued or this is like one of those thinner plastics and it just is sticking more. I'm going to rip it. I am just going to rip that open. Yeah, it's stuck. Look at this. That is not coming out of that bag. I was thinking if I ripped it down enough to where the painting was sticking out a little bit, I'd get a better grip on the painting and could pull it out, but no, there's some type of glue or something holding this in, right? No. No. It wasn't glued in. I figured there was some glue that was not covered correctly or some glue that got on the outside of the sheet, but nope. That wasn't what was causing the bag to hold on so tightly. So, I don't know if this is from anything, but to me it gives off some type of video game character vibe. Well, she's flattening out nicely. And I don't know if any of you noticed, small drills. Don't we all love our small drills? I really have not seen anybody tell me that they like them, or anybody say that they like them. I've seen people say they don't care, surprisingly, but I had somebody point out that, oh, it does have the canvas name and number on it already. Oops. I had somebody point out that one of my large paintings said it had like 60 bags of one color. It's like, yep, I know. I kitted up the coral lady and I'm just like, why? you know? But look at this color palette. That's my color palette. Look at that purple, 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 blue, purple, purple going into a slight pink there. A few more pinks here and these blues and then really dark purple. Like, totally my color palette. Not sure what I think about her though. So we have 24 colors. They're all random letters. And looks like a nice clear drill field. O's and G's are definitely going to be easy to tell apart. K's and R's look like they should be easy to tell apart. So I don't think there's any issues with this one. It does feel like it's a softer canvas. So B's and W's down here. So we got this lady. I really do like the color palette, not sure what I think about the image. Alright, next one. These guys do something interesting with their border. Plain old boat, but we do have the fat 3-placer. So I want to measure the drill area. I think this is still going to be what we expect for the drill area. Oh, pre-bagged, nice. I think this is still going to be like a 25 by 35, which is what we expect for 30 by 40s. But I want to verify that, just because we don't get ones like this very often. So yeah, 25. And $34. So, yep, that's about what we expect. And they already have the number on it. The bags are just with the numbers 1 through 25. Kind of a nice brighter but not too bright, and then some quite dark colors in here. There's a little green hiding in there, blues, browns, blacks. It's kind of a red brown, and then you got the brighter yellow, oranges, red, lighter grays up here. Nice. And again, I think she's going to look better done than she looks now. Also, I do notice something over here that some of you guys may not like. And with these canvases, normally the glue does not go too far up. Right there, you can see the glue does go up past the border though. About a row of drills past the border on the top there, but on the side, like half a drill or so goes past. So normally these don't have as much glue around them to worry about, but I do see that, like I said, about a row of drills up there. Ooh, very nice stick. So that would make me wonder though, because being as her head continues on and everything else, is this one you would want to put tape around or something? Or would you just try to leave the stick, not get it dirty, and then seal it so it's no longer sticky? And you can still frame like the whole thing. Would you even want to frame this whole thing, like including the border, since the border is part of the picture, but since that part doesn't have drills on it, would that change your mind on framing this as just the drilled area, or framing it as the whole painting, since it's not a plain white border, it is a continuation of the image? I'm guessing that depends on who you are. Some people would say they only want the part that they worked on with the drills, and some people will say that this whole thing minus the top is like a full image, so why not use the whole thing? I'm guessing that depends on the individual. So what I was saying is, well, okay, it's not sideways. I thought this was going to be sideways, but no, it's not sideways. It's just going this way, which is interesting. I mean, this part is sideways for the code and the canvas size, which is interesting, a 30 by 42. So I don't mind this. The numbers are a little tight together, but I don't mind it. You do have 1 through 8 being 1 through 8, which I always love the numbers being the correct number. And then A down to X also. So that is all really nice in my opinion. And she does have dummy circles. So again, I do think she'll turn out better than what she's looking like right now. A lot of color blocking in H in the skin there. A lot of color blocking in N on the outside. The 3 is hard to read in there, but if that's the only one, which I think it is, you know this red blotch is 3s. Like these red blotches are 3s. Because that's the only one I see that looks like it's going to be an issue, really. So she's decent, and again, I kind of get like a anime or video game character vibe from her. Next one. Don't you love when your dog just kind of disappears and doesn't make any sound, and then you're wondering what they're getting into because they're not causing mischief that you can hear, which means they must be causing mischief. Alright. So, browns, creams, pinks, reds, grays, purples, blues. Nice palette to this. She looks like there's a lot going on, though. I mean, I think the face is going to turn out nicely. I really don't think the face is going to be a problem. But look at all this going on in the head. I really don't know how that's going to turn out in this size. Again, it depends how much detail you want on it. If it just looks like a bunch of colors and that's okay with you, or if you want these to look like flower petals, like, that does make a difference. But her face looks like it should turn out pretty decent. Again, though, it might be one I'd rather change the color on, because it looks a little off, especially the shadowing here. But we have 24 colors. They're random letters. And again, I don't think the drill field's too bad. This S isn't the easiest to read. The E is not the greatest either. But I don't think it's too bad. G's and C's look different enough to me. And then the E's and S's in here look easier to read than they did up here to me. So maybe it's just something to do with the background color. D's and B's are a little similar, but again, I don't think it's going to be too big an issue. So she's decent for sure for what she is. Would she be better larger where you can get more detail out of the headdress and the clothes? Probably. Alright, next one. This is another lady. So this is a lady with a deer. And we get our small bags again. Small bags on 30 by 40s aren't the end of the world to me. Like, it's still probably annoying, but okay. When you get like a 40 by 70 or what is it, 40 by 80 or something with small bags, it just gets ridiculous. Some companies will take and put some of these in Ziploc bags when you get a large canvas like that. So if there was over 20 bags of black, you would just get a big Ziploc of black instead of, you know, 20 bags of black or 50 bags of black. Others, you'd literally just get 50 bags of black like that. So that I have noticed with some companies. Do you guys think these are ears here? Stupid fly. Did you guys see that? There was a fly that landed on my hand. Do you think these are ears here? Do you think she's supposed to also have ears like her friend there? Now, these ones don't have any label on it. It's a decent color palette. Like, you have dark greens, dark blues, some pinks, nice yellows and oranges, and brown cream colors. Like, that's a decent color palette. She looks like her face should turn out pretty decent, and the deer should turn out pretty decent. Again, there's a black eye, but deer's eyes are also more of a black color, so more acceptable. Her eyes look like they're just blue circles as well. I don't really see anything that would separate a pupil and iris and stuff like that, so again, depending on how much detail you want, the headdress doesn't look bad, but it is probably going to be just a mesh of color up here in this size. I really want to work on my Diamond Art Club again. I really want to get the landscape done and try working on my lady and cat that I got. So the landscape one is looking quite nice, and I feel like I'm so close to done, but also so far from done, and I want to work on it and then move on to the next one. But I have so many going right now. And then somebody asked me about my crystal ladies, and I kind of completely forgot that they're over there, and it's like, I really should finish at least one of those as well. So I have a fall lady, I have the Diamond Art Club landscape, I have the coral lady, I still have the jaguar, I have a Halloween one, and I'm missing somebody, ain't I? Who am I missing? I'm missing one or two as well right now, sorry, but yeah. So we have 22 colors, and again, there's, what is that? Is that supposed to be an E? Is that, like, what is, that's an S. So that thing right below the E right there is an S. Sheesh, I can't tell that's an S. You got the S's here. Ugh. I really don't like these S's, these G's and O. Wait, those are O's and G's? Wait, is that O's and G's? Say OG. Yes, there's your G, there's your O. She looks decent. That looks decent. That looks like it might be okay, or might just be colors. Again, same with the clothes. Might be okay, might just be colors. I think you'll see this mark on her arm. So, okay to that stuff, and okay to, like, a lot of this drill field, like the J's and I's there, and the V's and A's, fine. But G's, O's, S's, the E's, like, I don't like those. So, there's her. Alright, one more for this video. Oh dear. Something looks wrong with that face, those eyes. Huh. Hey, it comes pre-bagged. Again, plain. No name on it. They look like they're probably thinner bags. Oh, is the name on every bag? The name is on every bag. That's the name, that's the weight. Guessing that's the drill number, and that's the number on the chart. But what is it with that face? Something looks wrong. Something looks wrong. I don't know if it's the eyes or the coloring, or it just, something looks off to me. Other than that, she looks like a nice little fairy lady, but so 22 colors, 1 is 1, to 8 is, oh, to 9 is 9, there you go. And then 10 starts A and also goes in alphabetical order. That's a lot of confetti or small patches of colors. You got a little chunk of 6 there, but look how many different things are all just like in one area there, and like this. But something about that face, those eyes or something, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what I think about that. Color palette, I like the lighter blues and the darker blues that are in here, the purple pinks. This, if this is like your skin tone area, doesn't look bad. Even this wouldn't be a bad skin tone area. So maybe it'll turn out decent. I mean, the face looks quite dark right now, but if it is one of these lighter colors, maybe it'll turn out decent. Still have the issue with the eyes. Like, it looks like she's like looking over this way or something like that. And maybe that just makes it look weird, but like the pupils are kind of like up in the corner to the side here, I think is the issue that I'm having that's making it look weird to me. And look how long this number is. Oh, am I going to get this all on one label? I know, it's on each bag, but it's hard to tell it's on each bag when you're looking at these quicker. So, again, my mom's probably going to put a picture on it, so it probably doesn't matter too much. But I just want to make it easier, even if it is just till we put the picture on it. So, not the greatest one in my opinion for the end, but that's all the paintings I have for right this second. Or, I shouldn't say that. I have the large set, but I am going to go see what the dog got into and stuff like that before I open the large set. So, that's all of the ones I have for you for right now. Hopefully you guys have a nice day, night, and morning. Hopefully your day, night, and morning continues to go well. And hopefully you get time to sit back, relax, watch some videos, listen to some music or some books, and do some diamond painting.